cue this up. We have on... Whoa, what happened here? Maybe the camera started late? Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so unfortunately, we somehow missed the first turns of the game. Let me double check this. Hold on. Okay, a little bit of a jumping ahead here, but everybody gets what's going on. Exploration, Saga, Taiga, Blast Zone, Stoneforge on the table for Force of Fill, who's on the right side of your screen. Let me update the overlays. I gotta check spelling.
Let's go with.
Blue boy.
Name Stoneforge?
Yes, sure thing. Sure. Manifold? Yeah.
And I will pass.
Untap trigger. No flip. These donors don't flip on this game.
Okay, so constructs are getting created here, but for some reason they're labeled as golems. We will have a conference call with the DCI about that. Pithing Needle, naming Stoneforge came down. And, yeah, that's what's going on. All right, predictions are coming in.
For 0.
It's sorry, I've never seen this card.
Go ahead. Thorough spot, actually. The original Thorough spot.
And one more.
I don't take an 8.
Oh, sorry. It currently is 0.
0.
Okay, 1, 2.
Oh, no, sorry. Why did I think? Yes.
Pass turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I know why I was thinking that.
Flip.
Go
Flips.
ahead.
All right. 1 for 3. All right.
You needed to flip once at least.
Yep. Okay. So there's for 5.
Okay, had multiple things I had to check there that everything was working properly. Everything appears to be working properly. Just a few seconds left for predictions. JSB, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
Yeah, sorry.
It's
What is this?
Another similar piece.
it's on the stack.
It enters play.
Alright, so I guess I'll cast it.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Get some.
The prediction polls are completely corrupt. Not 100% favored for Stoneforge, says Twitch chat. We will see. Completely corrupt.
3.
Sushi time.
Okay, so these 3. Draw. I'll play off of this.
Color's still floating.
And I'll pass.
Untap. Keep. Draw. We're at 3. What do I want to get?
Yep.
Something relevant. That's the only card I can get. It's relevant.
Okay. It resolves.
Oh my goodness.
Muscle.
And
And that's it. Just like that, I have finished my dinner. It only took me 4 hours. There we go. Hey, we haven't seen many emotes today. Where are all the emotes in chat? Hype Train conductor Sai Norna is legally bound to vote for Phil. That's true, actually. There is a contract in place. Keith Master Flex believes in lands. We will see. A 1 to 300 ratio for lands. For channel point winnings, potentially. I would say lands is favored. The score is 0-0, by the way. This is game 1. I could only keep track of so many things, chat. There are some emotes. There we go. We haven't got many emotes on today's stream. Now I feel disappointed now that I realized it. Oh well. There we go. Rolling signature lightning bolts.
I'll swing in with the crew. 7. So wait. For 7. 8. 8. 1, 2.
Raced with a prediction.
So I got 5. 5. So I can't play that. Yep. 5. Okay.
All right, there we go. The emotes are coming in. I'm starting to feel better. Starting to feel better. I was starting to think people don't appreciate this channel.
You just drew mono copper.
All right, more emotes are coming in. More people are jamming emotes now. What is the best fish from the Hudson River for sushi? We don't use the Hudson River for fish. Too many chemicals in there. No, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not a fishing person. Funny I say that though, because I watch a lot of fishing stuff on YouTube. Am I the only person that never really fished in their life but watches fishing on YouTube? Or do other people do that as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I'm the only one. Fisherman's Life, Outdoor Chef Life. Anybody watch those? Your main hobby is fly fishing and not Magic the Gathering? I'm the only person that does that. I figured. I have some weird watching habits. Never played MTG in NYC, but I watch a lot of it on Twitch, says Hype Train conductor Side Norna. I don't know if Roland made that up, but it sounds legit. Or Roland Googled it. Sold all my legacy and vintage cards, but lived through. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're able to live through us. There's Mr. Mime.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking here, and I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Does fishing in Pokemon Blue count? It does. Also, fishing in Animal Crossing counts as well. Roland, thank you for the gift sub. 49 gift subs for Roland MTG. Number 2 on our all-time standings. Number 2. Also number 2 for cheer.
I wonder though if he wasn't speaking English. Now it could be like
Throughout the city.
he sounds like
There's a Mox Diamond, discarding Dark Depths.
if he was trying scientist to sound like or something.
Chalice.
So both Phil and Sahaj are 2 and 1 here. We saw Force of Phil earlier lose a match against damn, what's it called? The dice deck, Dice Factory.
It's a 4.
This is the 8th round.
Vigilance lifelink. Not indestructible.
Namely,
We've done 8 rounds today,
Draw first. So we have to play. Make a contract.
if you can believe it. We've been here for 9 hours. I have not watched people fishing in Animal Crossing on YouTube. Do you think I'm a loser?
I need a stone forge, right?
You need stone forge, yep.
There's a really funny clip. I started saying this all the time. There's a clip of Alex Trebek on Jeopardy listening to somebody's story about some hobby of theirs. I can't remember what it was. But Alex Trebek says, so losers, basically. And I just started saying that all the time. And, yeah, that's just funny. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Nobody cares.
I have this thing now that I've been playing paper a lot more where I'll just go like this and like grab a bunch of cards at the top of my deck and exactly seven. Oh yeah. Sure. Yeah. I don't even know how I do that. It's just like call your key.
So it's, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2, 3.
These are not so many 6. This one is. Both at Jace.
Plans on dropping a 90s MTG crypto coin?
Block 1.
No.
4 damage. 4 damage. I'm gonna plow the other attack for 3.
Oh, yeah, Nerdcore or something. Yeah,
Shield gain 6.
that's what it was.
That's 25. And then I'll have you gain another 5.
Used to be called a loser for playing MTG. Those suckers are no longer in my life.
And then you gain 4. You already 11.
Good.
plus 3, minus 3.
F them.
Basically the groups that I was working with pre-pandemic have all relocated. So I'm like rebuilding in a lot of ways. But yeah.
Pyrite Spellbomb on the board. I like seeing Pyrite Spellbombs. Makes me happy. Can you post the link? We don't have any links in chat. Not sure what link you are trying to do.
I am pretty focused.
Go ahead.
I'll pick up the batter spell. I'm at 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Making 90s MTG like as much as my schedule is right now. But I have to have it make sense. You know, a little longer.
I'm gonna bolt targeting you with a spell.
I like to do more magic.
Yeah, surveil trigger.
It's nice that you set it up. So
I'll go to 14.
At this point, I just don't care what anybody thinks.
and I wasn't sure for a while if people were gonna like watching the
I tell people I meet for the first time all about the fire design and the reserve list. You think I give a damn? You think I care? I don't give a damn. Shulls Q's, thanks for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. All right, we got somebody cheering on Lance. Thank you for the gift subs. Really appreciate it. A hype train is close. I've been alerted as well. We have 20 seconds, but a hype train is close.
Am I giving practice?
And you know what happens when a hype train starts? It just gets crazy. People in chats are losing their minds. Emotes going nuts. It really is a thing to see. Roland, thank you for the gift sub. That's 50 now for Roland MTG. Thank you, Roland.
You left this on top?
5-0. Thank you, Roland. I really appreciate it. Roland, huge supporter of the channel. Without Roland, there is no channel. Straight up. And I'm not even talking about gift subs. Roland is a huge part of 90s MTG. Community leader, friend, supporter, lender of cards, teacher of game, Roland MTG. Okay. If I don't do in-depth analysis and commentary on every single game action, the people who watch this later on YouTube get really upset. So let's concentrate on what's going on here, chat. Jace is on 12. There's a Mr. Mime token, and it looks like Phil got there.
I figured like, oh, let me just fill my graveyard because I'll.
Force of Phil, thank you for the resale with Prime. 14 months for Force of Phil. Thank you, Phil. And a hype train has arrived. Jam some emotes for the hype train. We are in a hype train now. And it looks like we are in... We are looking to complete level 3. Force of Phil looks like the current hype train conductor. These games are recorded, yeah. These games are recorded. Okay, let's see here. A little bit of shuffling. Gives me time to get some water. We just met the goal. We met the goal. Thank you, Roland. Roland MTG with 5 more gift subs. And we are there. We are there. A record 125 subs for 90s MTG. Thank you, Roland. 55 total gift subs for Roland MTG on the channel as well. Jay Bears, thank you for 100 bits. Jay Bears now a candidate for Hype Train Conductor along with Roland MTG. Jam some emotes for that. I'm going to jam some. I'm going to jam emotes in my own chat. You think I care? There we go. All right. Surgical hitting Life from the Loam here. Again, remember, the people who watch this later on YouTube get upset if I don't do in-depth analysis of every game action that happens. Surgical, very strong card against Life from the Loam. Wow.
Since you have access to white mana, you just gotta play a pull from eternity and get it.
Yeah, right. Actually, I've been thinking about splashing fight for the prismatic ending.
Yeah. Oh yeah, prismatic ending.
Yeah.
So you have Pyro, Valakut, Forest. I am done.
Valakut Exploration, Pyroblast, and a Guru Forest in hand for Sahaj.
Shoot. Go ahead.
Okay.
Make the thing.
Yep. Go ahead, guys. Take it in. Later.
Oh my goodness.
That's true.
So many things to keep track of here. Who won game 1? I forgot. Who won game 1? Did Phil win game 1? The hype train is too so hype. I couldn't even remember. Oh right, Phil. Yeah, it was Phil.
You're good. Sir? Oh, yeah, yeah, sir.
I was just so silly. I was like,
There we go. Yeah, Jace. Thank you, Chet. What did he surgical? Life from the Loam. Life from the Loam was hit with surgical.
Fast turn.
No hell, alone. Yeah.
Three. Yeah.
Pithing Needle.
25. Wait, that was no. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you're pitching a card and then you get A for 4, so you're just minus a card.
Okay, go ahead.
And it has to be one card.
I'm just gonna back this up for a moment so we can find out what Pithing Needle was on.
Maybe Jace the Mind Sculptor. Sure.
Jace the Mind Sculptor. There we go.
25. Wait, that was no. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you're pitching a card and then you get A for 4, so you're just minus a card.
Okay, go ahead.
1 minute left in the hype train. Roland MTG and Jay Bears on pace to be hype train conductors. You can cheer with bits or give some subs to snatch that away, or at least try. Hype train conductor is a very prestigious position on this channel.
Yeah, top him.
Matt.
Two, three, four, five.
All right, the hype train ends there, complete at level 4. 12 gift subs and 100 bits. Thank you, everybody. Hype train conductor Jay Bears says, what should be my next legacy deck I add to my collection? What do you have already? That information would be very helpful. Hype train conductor Roland MTG says, choo choo. And so do I. Looks like you're missing goblins, Jay Bears. Looks like you're missing goblins.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Good.
Yep. Draw. So it goes to 3.
I'm quite familiar.
Before you crack it. I'm going to play around a potential second to the needle.
That's fine. The upside is so
Essentially, I'm going to put swords on top.
Sanctuary put Swords to Plowshares on
Any
top.
spell, not just a blue spell.
It's an instant or sorcery.
Yeah, I know you play tons around.
Oh yeah, not the spell. Yeah, that's too.
I don't have a lot of.
Yeah, you get a swords back.
I prefer the red-black goblins, Jay Bears. Hype train conductor, Jay Bears.
Or the side
Search.
Stoneblade or like Children of Willis Timpton's version of it.
Alright, he's digging for snares score that you can't find. Let's go.
Swing with the one that's not sick. So you have, it's a 6/6? 5, 6, yeah, 6/6.
You got it. Here's a land. There you go. Get that fetch. Floodage train to be exact. Yeah, take 9. Good. Yeah.
Thespian stage comes down.
Yeah. Dig.
So you're like top 8 legacy events all over the place. And some kind of like victory or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm gonna brainstorm in the inside.
I'm trying to keep my magic buying to a minimum.
You hear me in the background saying, I'm trying to keep my magic buying to a minimum.
And I was worried about Windsor Massacre for like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Right when they cast start ritual and they're about to go off on their story.
Further than you get.
Right.
And I was like,
Didn't the bands get played in some legacy deck in the last year or two?
Yo, Jace, yeah, let's go.
Oh.
So I was like, what?
I think so, right?
Stoneforge comes down for Force of Fill. And here's Batterskull. So only one construct left. Thespian stage on the board, though, for Sahaj. And not out of the woods yet.
I complained about it so long.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fill down to 6.
How much on that? 18? Shortcut? I can whip. There's a chance to whip. I'm at 18. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I didn't play last time. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7.
I'm creature, sorcery, instant lands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only so many forces you can make out before you're out. Yeah.
Phil thinking about how to get rid of this construct and potentially deal with Marit Lage at some point. Can't see all the cards in hand, but the Batterskull is not looking like a great play.
How much? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, made my own merit.
Sahaj up to 40 now.
Yeah, that's right. $6.
Valakut Exploration getting hit with Hydroblast. Thwart.
So you retrain 3 Octagon, you're gonna the Mystic Sanctuary. Yep. Okay, yeah.
Thwart returning Mystic Sanctuary, Tundra, and Volcanic Island to hand. Some Force of Fill technology.
I should probably write this down.
I'm gonna take that.
Accumulated knowledge, Volcanic Island pass.
Why do you want to? Why do I order this? Oh, yeah. I just got
This is a Volcanic Island. Yep.
Did you know there's was like the J-Mart.
He just has lasagna last night.
I'm like,
I had lasagna before I came in. I'm like, I'm kind of tapped out.
So Valakut Exploration now resolves. First land drop reveals a Thespian stage. What spell did Phil play? Thwart. I will share it in chat. You're not wrong, Raced. Oh my goodness, I forgot. You know what's funny? The camera went off before, and I forgot to even fix it. Hold on.
Just naming random.
No.
It's kind of a high-end.
Move to end step. Or take 2.
Two winners is like
Go ahead.
Is it Asian?
Yeah, put Hydro Blast back on top.
Super light.
everything they have there is like.
No, if you discard nothing or your land.
Okay, I haven't put.
Like all like great. It's like Trader Joe's. Yeah.
All right, we're back.
He needs an Earl.
The camera went off earlier, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I should probably fix that." Then we took a break, and I forgot to fix it. So now it's plugged in properly. Here's Sabo's web.
You got really lucky that double straight up fire.
It
only has the mana ability. It'll untap.
That doesn't
Because it
produce
have it
mana.
yet.
Doesn't untap during the control untaps yet.
So it's gonna, it still has to gain the ability. So right now, the stage won't untap and the blast one won't untap.
Multiple games where it's like, you know, I can't cast it.
And Valakut Exploration gets tagged as well.
Because I saw that
Sabo's web. Okay.
I just kept removal. This guy. Yeah.
You see the reaction from Zahaj there. Sabo's web, okay.
Warren's favored in that matchup anyways.
I think after turn 5, yes. I think before turn 5.
Only if you like slam a Murktide on turn 3.
So Saga,
Murktide doesn't come out.
once I activate it once, it does untap basically.
So it has to gain the ability first. So it will be in a land with only a mana ability until it gains that second ability.
3 or 4. Also, quantity 3 basics to kill the Murktide.
Sabo's web, more Force of Phil spice. Here's Urza's Saga.
I think December.
Phil down to 4, Sahaj up to 39. Mystic Sanctuary,
Kill any of your creatures and can't spawn.
Brainstorm on top, and here's Batterskull. We have not seen a single crop rotation yet for Sahaj, have we? Not in this game. Is that true, Hesh? I don't remember that part. Yep, there's Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime has low-key been the star of today's stream.
So then this is gonna go stay here, right? Like that?
Yes. So it'll still gain the lore and everything? Or the saga counter?
That's how they want
Yeah,
to
right.
Draw.
It feels really bad. Like, playing it, like, the 3 brainstorms just feels like
So the only reason I don't like that.
I do know it was a meme, yeah.
Resolves here.
I literally just sit here and go, here's my creature bomb.
If that's a purely
Here's my target.
design, like intentional thing, like what do you do?
Let me just check my yard real quick.
Sure thing.
Yeah, this deck felt like.
Yeah, I won't fail to find. You want to
I
find?
think it's intentional, but I think it's just like. I think he's trying to do that because you don't have to have one. You don't have to have
Yep, you got it.
You have first everything else.
Sorry. I think I was on your missing a point.
But you also want to be able to play something.
So I'm counting 3, 4, 5, 6.
And so many times I was like, well, I've got 3 mana
Swing. I'll gain 4.
Yep.
Trigger. Yep.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, you heard him. I won. Go over, I won.
Yes.
She just at all times, so I don't miss a trigger. Just trigger.
That's
Kevin knows. It just says trigger and then figures out what trigger.
We see Force of Fill down to 7. The phone is slowly being pushed further and further away from the in view area. Swords to Plowshares. We had to like drop the overlays off the screen and everything to accommodate. Crucible of Worlds now in play, though, for Sahaj is pretty good with Urza Saga. This is still game 2. Force of Fill won game 1.
It only allows me to cast a sudden, but they don't allow me to cast the other card.
I'm saying, what's their prize at for the key?
All right. So Snapcaster equipped with Batterskull gets an attack in and brings Force of Fill's life total back up to 13.
Yeah. Sorry. 13 is good. Okay. I'll pass over that.
That's why I'm DNC. That's why I'm DNC and double. So they get to like, you know, I'm play something with it. I think I'm just gonna final like.
No, I'm saying, I can't do 1K.
And that adds my extra deck.
So with the Crucible of Worlds, the Sabo's webs will not affect the Urza Sagas as much. And these constructs are going to be really big. We see the Guru Forest and Taiga off to the side. Those are not in the graveyard. Sahaj plays a Grove of the Burn Willows for turn. And then a second land drop, another Grove of the Burn Willows using Exploration.
Make a construct.
How big is he right now?
I don't know, but I'm gonna make another one.
Okay.
My
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 2, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3,
He's a
4,
little bit
5,
risky,
6,
but
7.
Okay.
I feel like I drew enough cards that I guess I never cast a reaction.
Okay. Attempt to double block.
Sure. All swords of them.
Okay. Gain 7. I'm at 46.
These guys will trade.
Are you supposed to do
Go trade.
They'll trade because this is 6.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So I'll gain 6.
You're at, oh my god, 19, and I'm at 51.
I guess. Yeah.
Wait, why did Sahaj gain life? From combat damage. I don't know.
Sure.
Took these out, brought these in.
They did the swords already, though. I don't know.
Oh, that's exile?
That's exile. From the Snapcaster. Warrior tapped out. I'm going to pick this up.
Yeah, but Sahaj wouldn't gain life from Batterskull lifelink. Only Phil would. I think they gave Sahaj extra life there. I don't even know if it's going to matter. All right, the 2 sagas pop here. Yeah, swords hit the first token. I think they gave like 13 life to Sahaj by accident. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes too, the players have written down the life totals correctly, but the scorekeeper for Twitch viewers is incorrect. So we'll see. Endurance gets an attack in. Yes, we've been alive for 17 hours.
It's like,
When you unmask yourself,
4/4 again.
animation spell. I think that's just kind of like what's
Especially because I know you're doing this. Like,
oh, you did that.
I haven't played with
brief enough to like really have a feeling on it. But I feel like if I start the game.
All right, there's me talking about grief in the background. Nobody wants to hear that. Maze of Ith, and then Thespian Stage. I feel like Force of Phil is slowly getting locked out here. And things are starting to not look great. This is game 2, though, so Force of Phil could win game 3, potentially. Or Sahaj could. I mean, I'm just saying. This is game 2.
Maybe. I've like built against Reanimator just because I find that light totals can get really slow and really low. And
Probably should do.
I've like left as many bolts in as I can sometimes just because I feel like
Huge constructs, yeah. They got to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 8 eights, maybe. There's Terminus.
I can think twice about it.
Not bad.
Yeah, like kind of like bolt shot. Go down to self-free life. You got the bolt.
These
And,
will fall
and I
out.
want them to Thoughtseize me and see
Draw.
2 bolts, let's say.
These will fall
and
out.
be like, I don't know. You know.
I'm not gonna fail to find them both. Okay.
For silent seems like a good upgrade.
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to be losing life, and I'd rather just do it when I need to.
Yeah.
I can
Go
also,
ahead.
depending on how things go, like
All right, so the 2 Urza Sagas are back. Next turn, they'll be able to create constructs again. There are no relevant targets to search for left in the library. Prismatic Ending on Needle. And there's Jace the Mind Sculptor. It's pretty good for Force of Phil. The Needle was on Jace. Phil had the option to Prismatic Ending the Crucible of Worlds, but feeling like going after the Needle on Jace more important. We'll see how that works out. Grove of the Burn Willows. All right, some people are saying the game is over. Batter Skull to hand.
you get reanimate instead of like brand or something.
I mean, at that point, I'll just play knowledge.
Yeah, I actually thought about it. In game 2, I first did grief when you had
Same
like
amount.
20 cards.
Actually, less cards.
I mean, you're gonna get them forced anyway. I wasn't thinking I want the Murktide in my graveyard, so you exhume, right? And you ended up exhuming.
Yeah.
I was gonna lose.
He was telling me about, he played like 2 months ago when I was on.
Go ahead.
Contracts, we're using max times.
Yep.
We're taking over the game.
Draw.
Yep.
I played Preston.
Yep, somebody's phone's
Card
going
in
off.
here.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
Sorry, these are tapped.
Yep.
These will fall off.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yep.
Play them both.
Yep.
So trying to win that game.
2 gigantic constructs for Sahaj.
It helps that I'm used to that. Yeah. 2 minutes left.
I'll Jace down.
No,
You're not blocking one?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
come on, man. No, how are you? Game 1 out of the back end right there.
Maze of Ith. Locked down now. Sabo's Web keeping these mazes of Ith and everything from untapping. Don't forget.
So we come in and buy like pieces.
Prismatic End is going to take out the Crucible.
Yeah, that's.
All right, Force of Phil able to hit the Crucible there. That's pretty big. If you can handle these 2 constructs, Sahaj will be in some trouble. Thespian Stage copying Saga is not really an option as well because it just won't untap. Sahaj now going to make 2 more constructs.
No, like in
I will chunk one. Take so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 8. So there are 8 eights. Is that right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So I'll block 1, take 4 total.
Yeah, you're at 16.
Yep.
Yeah. Once you thought of that, I was like, there's no point in saving both of them.
No,
Go ahead.
I'll cycle this.
I'll be able to play all in there. Yeah, no, great. I mean, I just baseball you take for baseball. It was great.
I'm not gonna lie, but I'm having a great time.
This super interesting match. Let's do this one.
I think players are running low on time on the clock, is what they're mentioning there.
I'm gonna brainstorm.
I mean, it definitely doesn't
Go.
These are timed rounds. This is a sanctioned tournament, yes. If you enjoyed the stream today, hit the coffee link. If you want to pick up a 90s MTG t-shirt, hoodie, or playmat, the links are in chat now. And if you have not already joined our Discord, join our Discord. There's the link. The number one way to support this channel, the best way, is our coffee link that I just shared in chat. And you become a monthly member on there, get full access on our Discord, which I just shared in chat as well. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, everybody that showed love on today's stream. This was a record-breaking stream, record-reaching stream, I should say. Both. The sub goal of 125 out of 125 is a first. So thank you. We had some gift subs and new subs. I'm glad everybody's enjoying. And I really appreciate the love. Okay, so Mythic Sanctuary. Let's see.
You want shiny one? Shiny one?
Yeah, I think you're right, chat. Maybe a small miscalculation.
Okay. For 2.
You're pondering your brainstorm.
That's a brainstorm.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, so now the players are on turns. This is turn 2. Let's see what happens here. All right, we're going to see a Terminus. Sahaj with an epic line.
I'm gonna float blue.
Pass.
Pick up the batter skull.
Go. Target you.
I can see you, but it's like building the sidewalk.
Endurance hits, puts all cards in the bottom for Phil. Yeah, I have to watch that back, chat. I was dropping all my links and stuff. I have to do it. But it looked like the attack should have been at Phil, and it would have been lethal.
I'm a lot of life. I'll take it.
For one of these lands, you got it.
Most guys are running 3 main, 2 side, one side.
Pass.
That's still like almost like. I mean, I don't know.
No, you said one of these lands.
Force of Phil insisting that they had answers.
This is what I prefer.
You've seen this enough times this game.
Put that in join with the combo.
There's ways of improving that.
Is Dexter
7 or 8. Yeah, and then that's.
Yeah, it's we've gone to time.
I'm trying to find Force of Vigor. I mean, that's why I'm not conceding.
That's what I was saying. Do you want to just keep playing because this game's super interesting?
Yeah.
I mean, like we're in time. Like, like
I mean,
for our own sake, because this is super interesting.
I'll declare a 1-0, so you get it, so they can move on with the thing.
So what
So
would you like to?
I'm 47. I'll keep the life.
47 plus whatever you're at, or you're just at 47. Okay.
And then
and I'm
just-
17. Yep.
Yeah. And then,
3 minutes. We're gonna close.
Well, they're closing up, so.
Okay. Back to the event.
yeah.
Did you get one? I forgot.
No.
Oh,
It was
it's
1-0.
It's 1-0.
Yeah, whatever.